A Central Texas family is now asking for help to bring home their grandmother and mom home, who are currently stranded at a hospital in Mexico after suffering a severe traumatic brain injury on Christmas Eve. Enriqueta Estrella was at the airport flying home for Christmas when her daughter says she fell on the escalator, hitting her head multiple times on the steps. News 10's Isabella Quintanilla has more on what happened and why her family says she's stuck in Mexico.
It's just such a hard time, especially because it happened during the holidays. It's like a nightmare.
Enriqueta's daughter, Susana Estrella Bolieu, says immediately after the accident, she got a call from her mom telling her what happened.
She said, "I'm sorry." She's like, "It was an accident." And I'm like, "It's okay, Mom. Like, just as long as you're okay."
Enriqueta was then checked by the airport medical team, who Susana says gave her the option to go ahead and get on the plane or go get checked elsewhere. Thankfully, she was visiting family, and so Susana's cousin went to the airport to help Enriqueta, but as they tried to figure out what to do next, that's when things got bad.
He said, "Hey, cousin, your mom's not doing well. She's been throwing up blood and just incoherent." And I lost it because, I was just talking to her.
And so it wasn't until 2 hours after the fall they finally called an ambulance to take her to a local hospital.
With the brain hemorrhage, you kind of have to get that treated, pretty quickly, and that wasn't the case.
Thankfully, her brother was able to fly out to be with their mom, but she says what he shared concerned their family even more.
He's like, you can't do anything. There's no doctors here. Nobody's moving or doing things.
Susana shared that according to her brother, their mom wasn't seen and taken into surgery until Christmas Day, over 24 hours after she'd fallen. She says he also had to go out and buy the supplies doctors needed for their mom's surgery, and that 3 people had to give blood.
Her being over there is, I've been saying this, it's such a disadvantage to her because of the care she's getting.
Which is why they want to bring her back to the States, but according to the family, getting an ambulance to drive her back wasn't an option.
When you do that, you have to pay certain people money. Every 50 miles, I think you have to pay $500.
Their only other option is to pay for an air ambulance, but until they have the money for it, Enriqueta will be stuck in a hospital in another country.
It is costly. It's the quotes that we have range from $30,000 to $40,000.
Which is why their family is now asking others for help, setting up a GoFundMe.
We just ask to help us bring her home, because we do miss her. We miss her.
Reporting in Killeen, Isabella Quintanilla, KWTX, News 10.
Yeah, just terrible. Her family says that while she's now stable, she is still in a coma. The link for their GoFundMe can be found under the story on our website.